Use an exacto knife. The X-ACTO knife is one of the most useful and most convenient tools that anyone could own. It is a pen-sized tool that offers different kinds of blades for different uses like cutting, carving and others. Using the X-ACTO knife is very easy, but it needs proper handling and care to avoid getting hurt or causing any unwanted accidents. Here are a few things that you should know to safely and effectively use an X-ACTO knife. Learn the different parts of your knife. It is important to know the different parts, features, and uses of your X-ACTO knife for you to be able to fully utilize it. Read the manual or see what goes where to be able to know how to use it the next time you'll need your X-ACTO knife. For the solid aluminum handle, there are two parts added that you can lock in together to keep the blade in place. For the cylindrical collar of the knife, turn it counterclockwise to loosen the pressure in the slotted collet. When you tighten the collar, the firmer the collet holds the blade in place. When adjusting this, always wear safety goggles to protect your eyes in case it breaks. Replace dull blades. Over time, the blade of your knife will become dull and brittle. When this happens, you should replace the blade before using it to prevent the blade from breaking while in use. When changing the blade, hold the handle and point the blade away. Grip the collar firmly while turning it counterclockwise. When the collar is stuck, do not force it. Use a lubricant like oil or WD-40 to loosen the collar. Slide the blade out using pliers. If it feels stuck, apply some lubricant on it to loosen it up. Slide the new blade in, then tighten the collar again. Wipe any lubricant or oil and check if the collar is tightened properly. Cut materials on a sturdy surface. When you are cutting or slicing thin materials or strips, it is best to use a cutting board to protect your work surface. This is also important if you need to make precise cuts. Other than that, it will help you keep your knife blade sharper for a long time. Use a firm grip for carving. Hold the handle firmly with your forefingers and then place your thumb on the knife's collar for you to easily control your knife when carving. Never point the blade towards your direction and never cut anything towards your finger or hand. To be extra safe, you can use a clamp to secure the material that you are carving in place. Apply even pressure when slicing or chopping. When cutting or slicing anything, it is safer and more effective to do it by applying an even and firm pressure on the material that you are handling. Other than that, Make sure that you have a firm grip on the material that you are handling to avoid any mishaps or accidents while you are cutting it. The X-ACTO knife can be very useful, especially if you know how to use it. It is very handy and convenient. That is why if you have one, it is important to know how to use it properly and safely.